Hey folks, Papa Boris here, playing some more Warhammer 40k Mechanicus. So, in this one, I think what I'm going to do is just beat the final boss, well, the other boss, I guess. I don't know if that's a smart thing, because I am starting to get up there on Cognition, or Necron Awakening level. There have now, with the killing of those other bosses, suddenly blossomed a whole bunch of missions that have really good stuff. This one actually gives a better scanner, which I like. This guy down here appeared, gives me the best melee weapon, which might actually be smarter to get before doing the boss. We got this mission over here, which gives me the better cognition granting claw, which I will definitely like. And then this person also spawned a nice mission, which now has the best power field generator and also the best buzzsaw, the thing that deals damage and goes into your arms. So there's actually a lot of good stuff to get here. We're going to have our hands full for quite a while here with juicy missions. And these are tough missions, so I could consider not doing them until I can level up my third and tech priest. I eventually will be beating the game with 4, if not 5 tech priests, so getting a third one up and running with an overpowered ability would be nice. But I think just for the purpose of this video series, let's go for the boss, just so we can take care of that boss. And this one will be actually harder than the previous 2 that we did. We'll talk about why when we get there, but in the meantime, let's begin the mission. I'm going to take the same approach here, except that I am very tempted to put in one of these big overpowered robots. This shoots a very powerful weapon. It does like a circular AoE with 5 to 10 damage. It's quite strong. But we'll just do a greedy style. We'll just take the servitors. I will still just get lots of CPs, and then this for boosting my flamethrower. But let's go ahead and start it and talk about why the first boss you ever have the opportunity to fight ends up being one of the hardest bosses that you ever have the opportunity to fight. Luckily, we have an event-free room. This room, what does it have for us? Okay, this could either be Necron Awakening or CPs. And it actually gave CPs. How lovely. We have a blank room. Okay. And a glyph. Alright, 3 choices. I think this one is negative health. Yep, this is negative health. That one is... what is that one? That one is positive initiative, which is good. It's irrelevant. And then this one, oh, I looked it up in the previous one, didn't I? Is that Blackstone? No. That one is negative CP. Okay, well, we'll just take the only thing that's not negative. The enemy initiative is often irrelevant because I often end up delaying anyways, but if there are negative consequences that raise it, we can now raise it an extra time before it starts to increase the awakening level. I actually gained CPs for that, I'm sort of surprised. Analyzing the source of some blasphemous transmission seemed like the kind of thing that would hurt us instead of helping us. Alright, the 3 circles with the cup over the top. That is... gain CPs, and then that is Blackstone. Alright, well, that's an easy choice. I already have mostly a full gauge and a bunch of ways to raise the gauge, so I'm not super worried about CPs. Happily take the greed. Oh my gosh, we'll take the greed approach here. Okay, so we lost CPs. Don't regret it, though. Still gained Blackstone. It's fine. I'm actually not sure why I have such a strong memory of the rooms being negative on these boss missions. Plenty of them have been fine. Only like 1 or 2 sprinkled throughout that are negative. Even the glyphs have had positive choices. Maybe the glyphs are random? Ah, should have taken Consecration instead of Caution. Okay, well, let's go ahead and save it. And talk about why this mission is so difficult. It's actually extra difficult when you don't know what is in store for you. Like, it's difficult even with a perfect understanding of it. I'm going to really struggle here. I'll probably have to take a cut to finish it. And it'll be over multiple rounds. But that's peanuts compared to how difficult it is when you don't know what you're up against and when you've, like, chosen to do it, like, 10 missions sooner. Hello, guy. I can't skip this cutscene. I can't skip this cutscene. Wow, that is intimidating. I am intimidated. I'm scared. Alright, so it's like the other boss fights. We have to kill the guy, and that's all we have to do. We just have to kill him. Nothing else matters. And he starts off really close to us. The thing is that there are these enemies called Varguards. You typically have not seen them up until now. We've seen Lich Guards, but not Varguards. There's 2 Varguards over here, and then another 2 Varguards over here. So there's a total of 4 of these Varguards. And they have an ability, as an interrupt, they swap places with an enemy who is being attacked. So what happens is, unless I've like not figured out some way to manipulate that ability, where you can like put it on cooldown and then hit the boss and like be confident that they're not going to swap places with the boss, you can't just run at the boss screaming bloody murder and cut him in twain with your axe, because the Varguard just steps in and takes the hit, and now you've used up your blessings and everything. So you need to kind of fight these Varguards, and they are not easy. They have a decent amount of health and armor, and then you've got this guy making things difficult, plus more Varguards actually can spawn out of these spawn things. This thing is a hell of a time. I mean, an absolute hell of a time. So what I'm going to try here is, I'm going to throw caution to the wind. We're going to go over here and fight these Varguards, and then we'll go to the other side and fight those Varguards. And then hopefully, if no more Varguards have spawned, we'll kill the boss. Now, I am prepared to blast both of these guys with my flamethrower. I'm pretty sure, like, if worse comes to worse, I can get behind them into this nook and just blast them both. So I am actually going to go balls to the walls Dickens with these Varguards. The one question is, do I want to take a pot shot at this boss just to see if one of the Varguards will swap with him? I mean, I could try. This is kind of a dumb thing to do. If like this one swaps with him, maybe it'll be like out of reach for these other 2 to swap with him, and then I could just blast him with my flamethrower. All right, we'll try it. So what I'm gonna do is go up here. We'll take a free shot at the boss. So that one swapped. So now I shot at a Varguard instead of at the boss. Yeah, see, this guy's not a joke, you know? I did, what, 2 damage? So he had 19 health and 3 energy armor. So next, maybe what I should do... Man, I'm just, like, really winging it here. I mean, I could go up here, shoot at this boss with my other weapon, and then see if, like, one of the other Varguards will swap with him. And if it's this one, I can maybe think, well, maybe the other ones can't swap if there's a big distance. And then just try to blast him with my flamethrower. I could try to make this happen the way that it works with the other bosses. Ah, boy, I really hope that somewhere from this raised platform I can shoot at this boss with my little pistol. Okay, phew, I can from some places, just it's weirdly limited which places I can do it with. Okay, so I shoot at you. Now, is someone gonna swap with you? That one is. Okay, so maybe the ones on the far side can't swap with the boss. Maybe they can't. Alright. So now, I could walk up and just whack this boss. I mean, that would be the best thing to do. I'm wasting a lot of CPs for the privilege. I'm pretty sure this is actually worth it. But I do have a lot of ways to raise my gauge. So let's just go for it. I'm going to spend an absolutely astronomical... yeah, because he's an astronomer. I'm going to spend an absolutely astronomical amount of CPs walking up to him and hitting him with my axe, just to make sure that nobody swaps places with him. Does he not? He doesn't do opportunity. Oh, he does do opportunity attacks. Okay. Standing here is a little weird because it limits where I can shoot him with the flamethrower. Yeah, let's, I guess, go here and shoot him from the flamethrower from that platform. Okay. So what I'm going to do here is get a cognition point from him with my little claw. Use it to whack him. Oh no, they do swap. Oh my god, they do swap. Okay, wait. So there is a potential way forward here, because this one, and that one have each used their swap. If this one and the boss are both in the cone of the flamethrower, then it doesn't matter if they swap, I will still hit the boss. Oh my god, this could be like an absolutely horrifying disaster train wreck, but we're going for it. So let's fill the gauge. Now, I am going to whack the guy who I'm next to, even though he might have physical armor for all I know, possibly doing nothing, because why not? Then we're gonna pump up the damage. I still haven't revealed the boss's stats, so I don't know if I can kill him in one shot from the flamethrower. This could be an absolutely horrendous disaster. Well, I did save before this fight, so if it doesn't work, we're gonna have to do this the traditional way of trying to kill all the Varguards. And then the boss after reloading, because I'm pretty sure this puts me in terrible position if the boss doesn't actually die. Okay, we're gonna end the turn. And now I need to investigate where I can shoot this guy from. So the flamethrower symbol is showing up from this raised platform. I'm gonna hope I can get them both. So we'll do this. In fact, since I put my little pistol that reveals stats, actually that's dumb, right? I shouldn't do that, because that's just, if this Varguard does swap with him, I'm gonna just end up hitting him and still not have revealed this guy's stats. Oh, but that's fine. That's fine. I will just use my scanner to reveal the boss's stats. Okay. So the pistol, actually, hopefully uses up the last interrupt. We've now hit the boss 4 times. Luckily, that was energy damage, so it didn't waste the canticle that I have got loaded. I didn't even think about that, but luckily that just sort of worked out that way. Holy friggin' crap. He has 60 health. He has more health than the other ones. Oh, my God. All right, well, I mean, we're doing it. It just is bad because the next round they're all gonna have their interrupts back, and it's gonna be difficult to get this boss again. I guess I could have taken the armor piercing canticle instead of the extra CP granting canticle. Yes, maybe I should do. If I end up reloading, that is absolutely what I should do, because this is nowhere near enough. Now, I am going to get one of the Varguards. I don't think I can get all 3, like this one, and that one, because I just don't think I have enough range. Yeah. So we're going to kill one of the Varguards and do a rather piddly amount of damage to this boss. Still, though, I'm still going to pack it on. Might as well. There's no reason to hold back. So we get about half of his health down, which, you know, sounds impressive, and I'm not mad about it, but that does leave a lot of health still to chew through. A lot of health. Okay, this is worth it. And I'm going to be a little bit frisky. I do want to reveal these guys' stats. I want to know what I'm dealing with in all these cases. So that one does have physical armor, unfortunately. Okay. So we end the turn. So this guy's going to whack me over here. I do have a force field up. I believe with my ability it has like 10 damage blocking. Are you close enough? You're not. Okay, please don't spawn any more Varguards. This is all I ask. I will happily eat warrior and immortal shots all day. Just don't spawn any more Varguards. Please. You got enough movement to make it to me? You do not. Okay, great. Okay, so now I'm going to spawn some servitors near the boss. This is a little bit weird, potentially, but what I'm thinking I could use the servitors for is to waste the Varguard's interrupts and actually just keep on trying to pound the boss. It's not a strategy I've ever tried before. The only way I've ever done this fight is losing horribly or killing all the Varguards and then going after the boss after they're all dead. But again, Varguards can spawn, so I don't want to do that because it's just a big pain in the ass. So we're just gonna do this. We're gonna waste all the interrupts, hopefully. One Varguard did go down last time. Oh my gosh, nobody swapped with him. Now, is that because they're intelligent? and they're gonna save it, or am I free to go ham on this guy? All right, well, let's whack him one more time, just to see if anybody wants to swap with them. These guys hit pretty hard, by the way. That was a 5 damage attack. I don't know what their maximum damage is that they're capable of. Anybody want to swap? Nobody's swapping. Okay, I am just gonna hope that that means that I can hit this guy with for all I've got. Really hope I can do that. So you are going to take some damage, provoking opportunity attacks, to go attack the boss. We're just gonna, yeah, we got to eat an opportunity attack from both of them. With any luck, I will be able to get some healing from my partner. We are getting some CPs for the trouble here. So some armor piercing might have been welcome had I thought of this strategy before I was actually in the middle of playing it. Let's shoot him. Let's just see if anyone's gonna swap with him. Okay, that was serious damage. Nobody's swapping with them. Nobody swap. I don't know why these aren't swapping with them. I don't know why. There's nobody adjacent to them. I'm not sure what the deal is. Okay, so this is nice. It breaks some armor off. And I will heal at this point. My positioning is bad. I should have tried to make sure that I could hit him with a flamethrower without doing any friendly fire. Like, it would have been good if I could hit this Varguard and the boss. But this is not a boosted attack at the moment, so it's not a huge deal either. Just, you know, mildly suboptimal. Let's go here. Let's whack him. I'm not doing a boosted attack, so if somebody did swap with him, it wouldn't even be the end of the world. Okay, I can actually hit just him for a very piddly amount of damage, but I do have a lot of CPs still in the bag, so I am going to just roll the bones. Even if it only does 1 damage, I'm like okay with it. Unfortunately, I rolled minimum damage and the burn does not stack. But so be it. Okay, please don't put up another Varguard. It's an immortal. It's fine. This is actually really nice. That's free damage. These guys have Machine Spirit on. Oh, that is amazing. Because I was thinking, well, okay, he's burning. He's got 8 health. It'll take 4 rounds, worst case. But he went out of his way, taking a bunch of damage just to kill a Servitor, which I'm really happy about. And he's burning. Did he just die from the burn? He just died from the burn. Oh, my God. Okay, so that actually ended up being fine. I don't know why the Varguards that were over in the other corner didn't swap with him. Maybe there is a range limit. Maybe like when he's in the middle of the room, the range is long enough. But if he's on one end and a Varguard is on the other, they run up against the limit. So anyway, that ended up being fantastic. I didn't even take damage on my Tech Priests. Got the minimum amount of Necron Awakening. I am thrilled to bits. But that was even with my squad being as overpowered as it is and waiting this long to do it. I mean, this thing has been around for ages, this mission. So you can imagine how hard it really is. Anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. Please like and or subscribe, and I'll see you again soon. Take care.